Hello.
Hi. Sorry, I was trying to fix something in my creator dashboard. My screen was all weird. I think my mouse is trying to die.
I
So
I did not expect that. I did not expect that at all. Good morning, good afternoon, and good.
evening.
Oh, there we go. There we go.
That isn't my usual excitement. I'm
I
sorry.
know. I
I'm
know.
really
Uh,
tired this week.
normally, trans would be like, yeah, yeah, but just
Yeah, but
absolutely knackered, guys.
today
We're doing
we're on like out of 10, we're like on level 8, 7, right in that area. We're still here though. We're still here.
We're
We're
still
still
here,
here.
all live and a kicking. We do apologise for any technical difficulties during, I say difficulties. It's like an hour later than usual with the
True.
podcast because, well, to be fair, there's just a few things going on. Normally would have
Someone had to eat dinner. That's what it was.
both, both. Some people need to eat dinner at the different awkward times, shall we say? But it's good to be back, and we're going to have a fantastic, and I say again, we're going to have a absolute belter of an unbelievable podcast. Unfortunately, we've got no guest again this week. We will have some. I'm hoping we'll have a few more coming up, but I'm sure, and I say again, I'm sure Trans is going to say at least one of the guests is she's absolutely hyped up. She
I
even said
am.
she even said, "Holy shit! Oh my god! Oh my god!
I think
This
my
is what's going
exact
to happen."
words were OMFG milk.
Okay, I'll emphasize that. Her words was, "Oh my fucking god! This is big." That's what she
This is
said.
big.
She
That's
didn't
what I
say that's what
said.
she said, but that's what
I did
me
not say
said.
that's what she said. He said that. Not me.
But
Which technically that is what she said. That was what I said. So
see,
I mean
I,
that
I,
works.
are you blaming me with that one, Trans? Are you
No,
blaming
no,
me with
no.
that?
You good, you're good.
So I'll let
You good, bro.
Trans announce it because she's been eager to do the announcements, as always,
Well,
each and every single week.
before we do that, Goya! Hey,
Hello.
what's up, friend? First off, I want to do my announcements for my channel because that's the first thing I want to get out of the way. All that
Oh,
good shit. So first thing, um, Discord for Bish Bash Bosh podcast. So definitely, if you're not already a member of that, feel free to join it. We have a Discord. I have a Discord. I have a Discord command. I don't know if he does.
I I
There
don't
we
know
go.
anymore.
There's our
I
Discord.
B
So
B
feel
B
free to
B.
join if you are yes BBB Discord. That's what that command is. Join if you aren't already a member of that. We do a lot of announcements there. If things are changing, we let you guys know there first before we do anything else. First off, excuse me. Secondly, Dubby. I have partnership with Dubby. The graphics are usually up on my screen, but they're not today because we do whenever we do studio, they're not here. So w.gg, use the code TRANSNATION at checkout to get 10% off of your order. So that's a thing that you can do. What else do we have? Patreon. I still have a Patreon. So you guys can go to patreon.com, look up Trans Gamer Girl, and I am on there. Or patreon.com/Trans Gamer Girl and find me, and I'm there too.
Oh, okay.
So that's the thing.
Make sure you do that.
Um, $2 a month subscription just gives you VIP chat and VIP Discord in my Discord. And $5 a month when I'm able to do more with the channel will give you early access stuff. And it also gives you access to Patreon stuff that I put up, like my Run BTS getting a new mic. Heck yeah! Run BTS episodes and the D&D episodes are on there. And then Bish Bash Bosh is up there for free because it goes directly to my YouTube. So that's the thing. But yes, okay, big announcement. So this is the big announcement Malcolm was talking about.
So during the last 5 hours of this podcast, we've finally been able to announce the announcements.
So sometime in the first or second week of April, we will have a guest that will be on the show that is a personal person that I follow. Super awesome dude. Absolutely love him. His positivity is fucking infectious. I love it. He's a really awesome guy, great community. We will have John Reeves live on our channel, either the on our show, either the first or second week of April. We're going to nail down actual dates for that. But he is an awesome guy. I highly recommend him. If you don't know who he is, I'll do a shout out for him. If you want to go check out his content before he joins us, you're welcome to do that. I think mine's. I don't ever do shout outs, bro.
You don't do shout outs. What are you doing? What are you doing? You should be doing lots of shout outs.
There's my boy, John Reeves Live. He last has played Ghostwire Tokyo. He was trying to finish the game, so he's gonna work on that. But he's an awesome dude. He does evening streams. Really cool guy, amazing, awesome friend. Just a good dude. And we will have him on the show in April.
Absolutely. So I cannot wait. I think we've had, that was the biggest streamer that we have had. Well, we will have very, very soon. I'm hopefully everything will go smoothly, fingers crossed, as well. We'll find out the actual dates coming up to the beginning of the first or second week of April.
We'll let you know.
But that'll be like quite a few episodes near the end. We're near the end of the series 3.
Good friend, cool dude. I know we're halfway there, man. We're halfway there. I won't be able to do the April 22nd episode though, because I'll be in Dallas with John.
Dallas
and a bunch of other people. Yep.
Oh,
but yeah, Goya goes, I'm getting one for free. It's a Yeti, nothing too fancy, but better than what I'm using right now. Somebody giving it to you, bro? Because that's awesome. I'm okay with hand-me-downs as long as they're in good condition. And Reese goes, imagine not doing shout outs.
Imagine.
Reese.
You're just getting rinsed, Reese. Reese.
Let's also give a shout out.
No.
To Goyangi. It's new. You just won it? When did you win it, bro? There's my boy Goyangi. He was playing Night in the Woods, Longest Night Last. So go check him out. If you haven't already, he was on the episode last week or the week before. He was awesome dude. Good friend. I've known him for years. It's been amazing. Last night. Sweet. What'd you win it in, man? Was it a raffle?
No, it was that headset. The one that he was on about just.
Oh yeah. Well, he's getting a Yeti, which I don't think is the right headset. I think it's a different one.
Oh, okay. My bad.
Dude, sweet,
fair play. Like I said, guys,
free merch is best merch. Free items are best items.
Can you imagine if we did promotion of free items in the podcast? Everyone would go berserk.
I'd like to do that eventually. That'd be great.
You never know.
We've got a lot of things to do before we can do that, though.
You never know. You never know what comes at the end of the season. Ooh, you never know.
Malcolm might have tricks up his sleeve, y'all. I didn't know.
I haven't. I've only got short sleeved.
Doesn't mean you ain't got tricks up it.
I can't see him. I can't see him, to be fair.
It's called alcohol.
It's called alcohol. See,
that does come at the end of the season. Yes,
you know me too well, Reese. You know me too well.
He knows.
Oh, what was it now? Yeah, so we're looking forward to it tonight because hopefully we'll blast through these. Plus,
hopefully,
make sure Trance will still be up in the next 5 hours. Sorry, 2 hours of the podcast itself.
Yeah, I'm pretty tired, guys. I've had a really busy week. It's been insane, yo.
Oh.
I'm shot. I still got another day, and I'm already shot, bro.
So
before we get any further, I want to give a shout out to Lambency Show, who followed 3 days ago, and Jimin, who is one of the members of John's community. J_men85, one of the amazing BTS Army members that are part of that community, for following me 3 days ago as well. And we got rated 5 days ago when I was doing D&D, so that was pretty cool.
Fair play.
That was nice.
I'm still aiming for 20 followers to hit the big 200 marker. I don't think I'm ever going to hit that for a very, very long time, but it would be absolutely beeping amazing if we do, to be fair.
Yeah, I just got my goes, all I need to buy now is a mic arm with some pop filters and whatnot. Yeah, I just got mine not too long ago. When I had income tax money, I bought it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's good shit. I like having the pop filter and the screen. Y'all can see the screen, but there's a pop filter on the mic here too. So that's the thing.
Just,
But
just,
yeah, and
just
odds on
be
Trent's falling
professional.
asleep mid podcast probably not very great. You would lose that bet, Reese, because the podcast usually keeps me fueled until the end of it, and then I turn into a pile of goo. Energy is usually good through the podcast, but at the end I turn into a pile of goo.
I'll have to find out. We'll have to find out sooner
Yeah,
or
that's not a
later.
bad deal. That's
What's
what I
gonna
paid
happen.
for mine too, Goya. $20 to $40. Yeah, that's about what I paid for mine. Yeah.
So here we go. We are going to be doing the first segment, which you should know by now. If not, where the hell have you been? I say again,
know,
where the
right?
hell have you been? I know that feeling, Chance. I know that absolute
Where have
feeling.
you been? Why aren't you here, bro? We've been doing this for 7 episodes now.
Well, 47 episodes. throughout the
Technically, it's
year.
47. You're right.
Yeah. He was right. He was
Oh
right.
my god! In 3 episodes, we will be hitting our 50 episode mark. That
Yep.
is crazy, bro.
I
Holy
know.
shit!
Tell me about it.
That just registered with me, dude. That just registered.
What do you think? What do you think? There could be a surprise
That's
coming?
true.
What do you think there'll be a
It won't be
surprise?
the end of the season though.
Well,
It'll be like
is it?
3 episodes from now.
Is it? Is it? Reese wants the 50th stream.
Alcohol special. I don't know about that, Reese. We'll have to see.
If we got a
I
guest,
can't promise nothing, bro.
If we got a guest, I can't guarantee. Well, we can't guarantee because we need to be professionals, sort of, in the podcast. So, I know
somewhat professional.
Somewhat itself. But first segment is the PC console news. So this is where we give the latest updates. Yeah, I do agree with you, Reese, with the professionals.
Professionals.
Yeah. Where do we get them from? Yeah, that'll be fun.
What are those?
What are those? Yeah. It's the ones where they know what they're doing. With
Professional
not scripted.
Pshaw.
Yeah. Bish, Bash, Bosh itself. Yeah, so this is the first segment, which is the PC console news, and this will give you the latest updates of what's been happening for about 3 or 4 articles. No, I think this week we've got about 3 articles this week.
We got 3.
And I can say this again, finally, because every time they probably had enough of me saying it. One of the articles is definitely related to the main discussion topic.
100% related, yes.
Thank God for that. Thank God
Not
for
even
that.
loosely related, 100% related.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's right, Reese. Cheers. Congratulations. We're moving up in the world.
I know. look at the technology we can do these days. No, it's fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. And then because we haven't got the guests, so normally we would have had a segment through, which is the interview of the guest. But then we're going to go straight into the Ask Us Anything part, which is Reese says, you're becoming slightly more professional trying to.
Each episode, yeah, we're getting there. Goya says, update on the last week. Apparently they fixed Legend of Dragoon with a recent patch. Heck yes! Holy shit, it was needed.
So basically, what Trance
That's not part of what we're talking about today.
No.
But, yeah.
But what Trance is saying with those words was, I am not here next week. I am going to play Legends of Dragoon all
I don't
week.
have... Well, I don't even know if I still have PS Plus. I don't think I do. I don't have the Classics one. I know I don't have the Classic sub. I just had the PS Plus, the standard one, the basic one. But I don't even know if I have that, to be honest. I think I cut that off.
Oh, okay. You never know. You never know what's going to happen in the near future. You might be lucky. You might be lucky. So, like I said,
I'm never lucky. What are you talking about, Malk?
You never know. You never know.
I'm one of the least lucky people I know, bro. Like, seriously, dude.
Positivity.
I'm positive. I'm just not very lucky. I'm positive I'm not lucky. How about that?
Okay,
you cannot argue that.
Let's go back to the podcast before we get even more of a debate than we actually do with the podcast itself. So, Trance will be talking about the 3 articles today.
I will.
Be
positive that you are not lucky. 100%, Reese. That's right. See?
But yeah, we'll let Trance do the 3 articles, and then I'll be doing the main discussion, and then hit us with the Ask Us Anything part, as always, each and every single week.
Positive vibes. I love it. All right. Okay, cool. So, start of the news articles today. Top of the list. Sony releases new PS5 update with Discord integration, 1440p improvements, and more. This article comes
Yes.
from The
Yes.
Verge, and I knew Mal could be happy about this one. This article comes
Yes.
from TheVerge.com. And the new update to PS5 includes the highly anticipated Discord integration. PS5 users will be able to transfer a Discord call to console using the Discord app on PC or mobile, similar to how Xbox users were able to do with the Microsoft update last year. Once transferred, users will be able to see their friends across all platforms, and it can be found on a dashboard until the user terminates the call. Only voice calls are supported at the moment, so you will not be able to see chat messages, stream your console screen, or see others' streams. Hopefully, however, the integration will be optimized further, allowing users to join calls right from the console, similarly to how Microsoft optimized theirs last year as well, shortly after the update. The update also added 1440p improvements, blah, 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 blah. The update also added 1440 improvements, adding expansions to the 1440p mode and enabling variable refresh rate for smoother visual performance in games. Sony also included improvements to voice command support, allowing US and UK owners to now say, "Hey PlayStation, capture that," and save video clips from gameplay. You can also do custom time clips by saying something like, "Hey PlayStation, capture the last 5 minutes." There you go. Social aspects of the share screen feature, and party chats inside the PS5 dashboard have been improved as well, with the new Friends Who Play tile appearing so you can see which of your friends are currently playing games. Maybe you might want to join them. Lastly, Sony made improvements to accessing PS4 save data on the PS5, and a new option was added in the update to allow PS5 data to be transferred between consoles using a local LAN, or Wi-Fi connection. So, there you go.
Yes.
What you think?
Yes. Yes. Can you repeat that?
I'm not repeating that, Reese. No. Yeah, but the new update is making it where you don't have to have a capture card. So, which is cool.
Yes.
Because not everybody has a capture card.
Yes.
I need to do the update on my PS5. Yep, Goya.
Yes.
100%. Blah, 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 says Goya. Yeah, that was so me. That's right. You're right. I did that.
Can you imagine if it's called Bish, Bosh, Bosh, it's the blah, blah, blah podcast.
Sometimes I feel like that's what we're doing. I'm not even going to lie about that. 100%. Sometimes I feel like we're just going blah, 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 blah. You know, kind of like Charlie Brown.
But
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But it's the BBB podcast. Triple
It is
B.
the BBB podcast. You're right. I said that really fast, didn't I?
That was smooth.
BBB? Yeah. The BBB.
Can you do that again, please?
BBB?
No, you said two.
I don't have to enunciate each B.
Yeah,
B,
you do.
B, B.
There you go.
You better? You happier?
No, you sound it like frustration then, to be fair.
Well, you're making me repeat it. I already said it like 2 times, 3 times.
I did, even if I got the headphones in. You said busy bee.
I did not. Quit putting words in my mouth.
You love it.
I did not say busy bee. I mean, I am a busy bee, but that's beside the point.
See? I emphasize it nicely. Yeah. They say no. Like, yeah. Oh, yeah, it's fine. Absolutely. I've got the recent PS5 update. I haven't... Update.
I know. I said, hey.
Hey.
I told you guys I got energy when I'm on the show. When I get off the show, but I'm gonna sink into like a puddle in my seat. Seriously, like I'm gonna turn into goo.
Somehow. Someday. Yeah. So the PS5 update with the Discord is absolutely going to be absolutely amazing. The reason being is, especially when you're playing the cross-play version. So because the games now. Like, for example, F1 or other types of games that enables crossplay. You can use Discord, so like someone who's PC player could join a call that's at the same time as the PlayStation call, and that will be freaking amazing. And Goya says now Nintendo needs to hop on the band. Absolutely.
100%.
I think personally the Nintendo version is absolutely rubbish. Personally, have you ever
Yeah.
seen it? Have you ever seen how they
I
do
have
it?
not. I told you, I don't have a Nintendo anything right
No,
now
no,
at all,
but have you seen
ever.
like screenshots of the app that
Mm-mm,
they
I
use?
haven't.
So
Nope.
basically, because the only headset you've got on the Switch is like the port at the top. But if you wanted to
Mhm.
talk to like many people, you have to go through a phone.
Oh,
Um,
wow.
yeah, and you have to connect it and then call through there as well. Which I know the PlayStation does it like that, but then it's it's not great. It's like
Yeah.
compared to the Xbox and PlayStation, where they've stepped up a gear with their technologies. Nintendo's just like
And
gone.
you guys, puppy. I
Woo,
boop a snoot from distance. Boop
puppy,
to
puppy,
snoot.
puppy,
She's like,
puppy.
no, mommy, quit your antics. Quit your silliness, mommy.
Doggo,
Doggo. That's my
absolute.
doggo. This is my little girl.
Uh,
I have
Goya's,
my Nintendo hooked up to my PC through my capture card so I can play with people on Discord easily, but it would be better if they had just integrated it. Yeah, you're right. You're right. 100%. 100% be way
but
better.
I mean, personally, I did not know they updated the 14 1440
The
p
1440? Yeah.
1440p improvements.
Mm-hmm.
I
That
did
was
not know
part of
that.
the update. It was a big update. It was huge.
Yeah, I did not know that they were doing that. I knew that Discord was going to do it, but I wasn't sure that they were going to do that at the same
They
time.
also said that like some people who had 1440 monitors were having trouble. Well, 1440 TVs or whatever they were using, were having trouble.
It's the
Like because
refresh
what
rate.
they weren't getting into the optimization of 1440. But now, if you have 1440, then you can update it now, and and they've expanded the list of 1440, so
Yeah.
you should be able to you're the good chances that you're going to be a part of that group to get the refresh rate and all the optimizations. So if you
Uh,
didn't get it before, then now's the time to do it.
yeah, and get your updates sorted for PlayStation if you've got a
Damn right.
PlayStation 5.
Damn right.
Because now they've done the Discord. I don't think in that update does it for the PS4 versions, just the PS5. I've
Just the
been told.
PS5, yeah. It was PS5 only. I feel like they're gonna slowly phase out PS4 update support stuff
Which
because
is a shame.
they want everybody to go to PS5. So I feel like and most companies do this shit too. Like they will like, oh, look what our newest version generation can do. Guess what? You can't do it now because you have an older generation console or computer or whatever. But if you get this new console or this new computer, you can do it. And it's like a hype. It's a marketing ploy to try and get people to update because they gotta spend more money to get a new device, and if they don't spend the money for the device, then they won't get the benefits of the new device. So
Well,
they just
yeah,
updated PS3 not that long ago. Yeah, but I think they're going to slowly start. Like I said, I really believe that Sony will phase out support for most of those older devices soon.
I'll just be waiting to see when that's going to kick in.
It's
To be
how it
fair.
usually is. Like it's how it always is, even with computers. Like Nvidia does it. They slowly over time phase out old graphics cards to make you get a new graphics card.
Yeah,
And it's so subtle that you don't see it until it affects you. And you're like, holy shit, now my graphics card is no longer going to get supported. So I'm going to have to get a
yeah.
new graphics card, you know? Yeah, I know they tried to close the PS3 shop, but people complained. They kept it open. There is games to that servers that are shut down on PS3. Yep. Imagine companies making you spend money. I know, right, Reese? How dare they?
or Activision decides to be an absolute douches to
Companies don't do that
yeah,
shit. Nah.
yeah. Nah, let's just get the money gone and sort it out
I
like
know,
that.
right?
Just that'll be it. Sort their shit out. Oh, do you want money? Yes, please. Oh, that'll be it. Do you want
I
money?
want somebody to give me free money. I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
Hey, would you like a free $1,000? Yes, please. Thank you.
Or Activision being stupid? Never. Absolutely. Joy.
Never, Goya. Never. What kind of shit talk is that? What?
That's just the. Do not mess with trans. Do not mess with her at all.
I'm
She
not
will
even mad or anything. I'm just chill, man.
You sound so quiet. Just
I am. I'm being so quiet. This is ASMR Trance.
don't.
Welcome to Trance After Dark.
Oh my god.
The look on Malc's face, you guys, is hilarious.
I did not expect the ASMR
Hey,
version.
I think I could do a good ASMR video. I really think I could. I have a nice voice for it, I think. Reese goes, oh dear.
Can you do some now before we do the next article?
Like, what do you want me to say?
This is the Bish Bash Bosh podcast, live exclusive.
Everyone, this is the Bish Bash Bosh podcast, live and exclusive, here with Trance and Malc. This is your late night go-to for gamer news, discussion, and interviews. Does that work?
Yes.
Reese Lee's podcast. You could, but the question is, should you? That's a good point, Reese. It's like those late night shows, when you have like the, wind down and relax after dark type thing. Yeah, it's like that.
On WHKP 105.4, this is
the right, Goya.
This is the Bish Bash podcast. Or the blah 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 blah.
Find us on your local audio store where you can get podcasts of all kinds. We are live and exclusive every week on Saturdays. And I'm on stop now. That's enough.
There we go.
You okay over there, Milk?
No.
See, I told you I have a voice that when I go low and sultry, like it's really soothing. So I can do something like that easily. Easy.
I really am tempted to call this the ASMR version of podcast. ASMR.
Trey, I could do the next article all in ASMR voice if you want me to.
No, because we're gonna lose Reese already. He's already left the podcast and come back. He's had enough of this. No.
Reese goes no. That's funny because it's usually me telling you no, Reese.
That's what she said. That's what she said as well.
So
yeah. I'm just speechless about the ASMR version of trance.
I told you I have a voice that I could do that with. Because even when I sing, like my voice can get sultry.
Yeah.
So like I have a nice soothing sultry voice for that type of stuff.
It's
if
like
I wanted to.
It's like this. It's like and hello, welcome to the Bish Bash Bosh podcast. This is fantastic.
Bad.
Is it bad? Is it shit?
Not that bad.
Is it shit? Thank God for that.
I can imagine relaxing with a glass of wine to that voice. I can imagine it.
The blood orange is kicking me in already with the Thatcher's drinks. No, that'll be fantastic. So, so unfortunately, Trance started the ASMR version. You'll see that more on her side on the Twitch channels. Very soon.
I don't normally do shit like that. Like, I mean, I could. I guess I probably could get real well paid for shit like that because I have the voice for it.
Yeah.
But I mean,
get the money gun. Get the money gun sorted.
If you would like me to do quiet, sultry voiceover for you, please contact me through my socials or my email.
Okay. I'll do that.
Hey, I'm down for money. Don't ever deny. Well, there are some things I wouldn't do for money, but there's a lot of things I would do for money, okay? There's shit I would do for a fucking Klondike bar.
Fair enough.
Add money to the mix, it's just extra, bro. It's just extra. All the Klondike bars. My own fucking Klondike bars.
See, this is why we are professionals in the Big Flash Bosh podcast. Went from Discord PS5 to ASMR out of nowhere.
Would you give people money for money? I don't know.
Depends if I got
It depends on what kind of money we're giving out. If it's not my
if
money, then I really don't care.
if
If it's
it's
somebody else's money,
pennies.
I'm like, sure, hell yeah.
If they've only got
Here,
pennies, then
take
you
this
got no.
random dude's money. Take his credit card for all I fucking care. It's not my shit.
That's brutal, Chance.
That's,
That's absolute
bro,
brutal.
it's a
That's
rough life out there. The
absolute.
struggle is fucking real.
That
Okay?
is absolutely brutal. I can't believe you just said just take their fucking credit card.
Malk's
That's
money.
it. Malk's
Like
money.
those naughty
Oi!
1-800 numbers be like, what you wearing, big boy? Khakis? Nice, Goya.
No.
No. We ain't even gonna go into my 1-800 number, boys. That's not even my
Can
1-800
you do it
number, boys.
once? Can you do it once, and then I'll stop asking? Do the one once, and I'll shut up now.
God. I don't even know what to fucking say.
Just think of what just comes out of your head.
Fuck, what?
Do the Pokemon. Do the Pokemon version of 1-800.
Right, you ready? You ready?
Okay, here we go.
Is that a Pokemon in your pocket, or are you just happy to see me? We lost Malk. He's gone.
Jesus.
I told you.
I did not expect that. Leave them for
Show me those Pokeballs. Goya. See, Goya's mentions are way better than mine. He's got way better things to say than me.
But Bob.
Let me peek at you.
Wow.
I love it.
That's just speechless. I'm absolutely speechless. I nearly died.
I don't want to kill you, Malk. We're not trying to kill you. You said you wanted to hear it, so
I did
there
not
you
expect
go.
that.
I'll show you my bubble sword.
I just did not expect that.
Nice.
I expected soft, but not like that extreme.
I told you I could make some money, bro. But I don't do shit like that because, I mean, I know people who do. I hate to say it. I don't like me sound like this way. I don't like saying it this way, but I don't mean it in a bad way to people who do stuff like that. But I have a level of self-respect that I would not drop myself to that level. Use this word and super effective.
Ouch.
Nice.
I love how you said. I love how you kept saying this, but.
Well, there's people who do it and they make good money, and I don't have any disrespect for those people. I've met some people like that.
Yeah.
But like for me, like my level of self-respect, I don't feel comfortable going to that. That's what I was trying to say. I don't feel comfortable doing it.
Fair enough. But if you want to find out and pay Trans more for that scenario, it's just
I will do ASMR soft sultry voice though. I will do that for money.
Anyway, we'll go back to the second article. Trans.
Back to the second article.
Yeah, before it gets even more weird in the podcast as it is now.
It's not that weird. Will you do it for Malk's money? No, I wouldn't do it for Malk's money. I have some friends who are sex workers. They're cool. Everyone has their thing. No judgment here. Exactly. That's my point, Goy. Like that. If they're cool with it, they're cool with it. I'm okay with that. I'm just not cool with it. I don't feel comfortable doing it.
No. That's
it makes
fine.
me feel weird. I'm like, dude, I feel so weird. And not like in a good way. Like if I do something like that, I feel really weird. Because the only person who would even remotely hear the sexy voice is my man. So like if I'm doing it for random strangers, I'm like, this is just like weird for me.
So basically, anyone that knows trans, you got a good chance, pretty much, with that. With the voices. It's no. Hey, people got to pay.
I respect it, Goya. I'm not showing you disrespect. I personally am just not comfortable with it. That's all. That's all I'm saying.
That's fine. That's absolutely fine. That's no problem at all. Let's go back to the article before it gets
Okay,
even
back to our
worse.
article, so don't get
Yeah.
too crazy. Let's not
Yeah,
get
yeah.
too far off the rails. We've already gone pretty far off the rails.
Right.
So second article today, which is very weird because it comes from space.com, but I kind of understand why they covered it, is
Space.
Starfield release date confirmed. Bethesda's epic space game launches September 6th. And we've been waiting
Ooh.
for this because they kept pushing it back and pushing it back. The developers for Starfield have confirmed a drop date for September 6, 2023, in a new launch video which features a personal message from game director Todd Howard. Starfield will be available on Xbox Series X and S and PC, and Bethesda will be hosting a Starfield Direct presentation on June 11th to give more information on gameplay, world building, and extra features. Xbox Game Pass subscribers will be able to jump into the game at launch on September 6th. Now, these next 4 paragraphs are from the article. They're short paragraphs, but they are a lot of them have Todd Howard's message in it. Oh, we had an ad break. I'm sorry, Reese. We're getting there. Don't worry. I'll wait for a minute to make sure you catch up, okay? But the next 4 paragraphs are from the article. A lot of them have lots of Todd Howard's message in them. That's why I took them directly from the article and shared them with you guys. Just know that the next few segments you're going to hear are from the article, okay? Are you back up, Reese? Are you back with us? No more ad break?
Or Reese
We got
can.
caught in an ad break.
I was going to say, if Reese can go onto my channel, no ad breaks, you can watch it live.
Oh. Yeah, go to Malk's channel, apparently.
No ads.
Mm-hmm.
No ads. No ASMR.
Have Bosh streams up so you can hear when the ad hits. All right, so here we go. So I'm going to go ahead and get back into this because Reese will probably be back with us very, very shortly, and we're going into this big section. So from the article, including some of Howard's message, Howard said, "We have poured ourselves into this game, and even I'm surprised at how much we can pour," Howard said in the announcement teaser. "It is large. We're playing the game all the time." Starfield is expected to span hundreds of star systems and 1,000 planets as players are thrust far into the spaceways in the year 2330, where they unite with the Constellation and its intrepid crew of space explorers chasing down alien artifacts on an adventure that leads beyond our known universe. This June, we're going to bring you into the studio and give you a deep dive of the game at our Starfield Direct, Howard promises. There is so much that we still have to show you. The game has many of the hallmarks you'd expect from us, but it's also a very unique experience. Thank you for all your excitement about the game, your support, your comments. We really do read it all. We know you've waited a long time to play something new from us. Believe it or not, we're kind of the same. We miss it, and we really just can't wait for you all to play it. Thanks, and we'll see you soon. That's the end of the part that includes a speech.
Oh, I think that's good how they've done it because it's now.
Yeah.
Well, I was surprised it was from. I'm still surprised it's come from a space.com site. To be fair, with a
I
space
know.
game.
I kind of understand why they did it though. Having both streams up so you can hear when the ad hits. Yeah, totally possible on a phone. Oh, big section. Yep. Modern problems require modern solutions, says Goya.
Absolutely.
Also, you can multi-twitch. That's 100% correct, Reese. You can.
But yeah, I mean, looking at it now, it's going to be fantastic that the guys that have been waiting for like ages now is finally confirmed with the date was the September the 6th. So might be season 4 episode that we might go through it and discuss it.
Yeah, I mean, I would like a. I mean, I have an Xbox Game Pass, so I should be able to play it day one. That's one of the few things that I keep up every month is my Game Pass. So I should be able to play it day one, so I can actually play it some and tell you guys what it's like, and actually kind of do a game review for an episode, maybe.
So we have to do
What
that.
would you think about that? Would you guys like that?
That'll be good actually. Like have a game review of something that from our point of view or from a review from someone else's reviews. Like a review, both a
Don't mind my
review,
coughing, guys.
and a review of the coffin.
Long as it doesn't contain ASMR. No, you're good, Reese. I wouldn't do ASMR for Starfield. Don't worry. It's not that kind of game.
Ouch.
Not that kind of game.
Oh.
Maybe a different game, but not that one.
I'm not even going to ask that question, to be fair. Not even gonna ask.
You know what's really crazy though, Malk? The more the more I've been DMing my game, my D&D game, right, on Mondays,
Yeah.
the more I find myself randomly breaking into weird voices. Just in conversation. It's strange. It's the very strangest thing.
I am not answering that question, but I really do want to hear it at the same time as
Well, I
well.
mean, like you heard me just do it now. I was like, not that game, maybe a different one. But like, I mean, I just found myself going in different like voices. It's very weird.
Are you
Goyan
trying
goes,
to?
I do have Game Pass as well. Some games I still buy as well, just in case it goes off Game Pass, or I really like it and want to keep it if I decide not to have Game Pass. Also, like supporting devs and whatnot. True, true, true.
Oh, absolutely, they do all the hard work. They do the absolute hard work.
Truth.
Hey, say
I
what?
said truth.
Truth.
Truth. Yep.
Oh,
See?
okay.
Weird voice. Told you. Just weird voices.
Oh,
All day, every day now. That's crazy.
so mad. But like I said, I'm looking. Well, we'll see what they're going to try and do and see.
I don't think you've ever heard any of my characters' voices, have you? My NPCs?
No.
Oh, Goya, I was gifted Persona 5 Royale on PC on Steam, and I played the shit out of that game when I got it. I was hella excited. It was awesome. It was so good. I enjoyed the fuck out of that game. That was really cool. I'm gonna get back into it. I just haven't played it lately because I've been so busy this week. But like, I want to play it again because it was freaking cool. Yeah, I know the animation is amazing. The anime and the story is just like, oh, it's gorgeous, Goya. I love it. I love it. I see now why you say how much you love the game.
Yeah.
I get it.
I mean, personally, like if it's a space game, do you reckon they'll do something similar to No Man's Sky, where you can go through different stars, different planets?
Maybe.
Because the way it's worded, it was like you can go into like hundreds of star systems and 1,000 planets. So
yeah, but it's supposed to be like open world star type game, so maybe kind of like No Man's Sky, but not so much focused on the survival aspects.
yeah,
I guess.
well,
Because No Man's Sky is a straight survival game, really.
yeah, but well, this is the thing. Will it be what's the word I'm after? Will it be multiplayer so anyone could join in, and also would they be able to? So, like for example, we meet you at the same planet, the exact same planet.
That would be hella cool. I think that'd be really cool.
But then I think No Man's Sky did it. There was people did it exactly the same with the exact same name at the exact same point. They weren't together. So,
hi Fabio, thank you so much for hanging out with us. We appreciate you. Hello, not sure why channels recommendations, but I say hi. Welcome. Feel free to stay and hang out. We're a gamer discussion and news podcast that we do every Saturday. Feel free to just chill. I mean, we'd love for you to chat with us, and yeah, just feel free to hang out, man. We're happy to have you, bro. Thank you.
so hope you have a good time as well. So, yeah, I mean,
we have a lot of fun too. That's a big part of our show.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hope it works. But last game I did multiplayer, Fallout 76, didn't have the most warm reception. That's very, very true. You're very welcome. Of course. Thank you so much. Thank you, Fabio. All the love to you, bro. Last game I did multiplayer, Fallout 76, didn't have the most warm reception. That's very true. They've pushed it back so much. They were working on it so hard, and it was announced like they knew that they said it was coming. I think E3 last year, I believe. And then they were like, okay, we'll have it released later this year. And they had to push it back. And they had to push it back. But now we have a date, which is awesome. So now we know, okay, it's guaranteed to drop on this day. They may have to patch it most likely shortly after, but because, I mean, it is what it is. But yes, I tell a joke to break the ice. Heck yeah. Go for it. Go for it, Fabio. We're all about jokes. We love them.
So while Fabio does that, I mean, looking forward to that Starfield and to see what's going to happen from everyone's perspective itself.
What's the difference between a wife and a devil? What's the difference, Fabio? I'm curious. You can negotiate with the devil. That's pretty good. I like it. Buddy, I like that. That's pretty good. Cool. And it looks like you're in Italy. That's amazing, bro. Thank you so much for joining us and hanging out with us, man. My co-host is also in Europe. He's in the UK.
UK. Hello.
Europe friends.
Yeah.
I'm in the US, so I'm boring.
She's not. She's not. Absolutely not.
Sure, I'm not.
I'm just being polite for you.
No. I appreciate the compliment. Thank you.
Uh,
Imagine
imagine
being in the US. I know, right, Reese?
I
Couldn't be
do.
me. Wait a minute, that is me. UK
Well,
fabulous people.
imagine UK famous people, fabulous people.
Hey,
Thank you so much,
now you
Fabio.
got a compliment, Malk. Look at you,
Yeah, Bish Bash Bosh. That's what it's called.
bro.
But yeah, I mean, looking forward to this game. I'm hoping that doesn't. What's the word? I hope it doesn't do what No Man's Sky did it in the first place, where it just completely messed up.
Oh
Um,
yeah, 100%.
I just hope that they give us a bit of an opportunity and
Mm.
make it better than what No Man's Sky should have done from the start. Now they've improved it massively, from what I've heard. But
Oh, it's a whole new game from people who played it early on and play it now. It's a whole new game. Like it's
yeah,
like a brand new game, bro.
no,
So
no,
many things they've added to it's crazy.
but it was just like that's what I mean. That those types, it's just like from the start to different ones, really. But yeah, and then hopefully Trans will have a little bit of the last article for this one.
I do have one more article to go through. We're still in our first segment, Fabio. We do 4 segments usually, but we're only going to have 3 today. But you can hang out with us as long as you like. Last article today is going to be Xbox officially confirms no E3 2023 show floor presence. This comes from GameSpot.com. When E3 returns to LA this June, Microsoft has confirmed that Xbox will not have a booth at the event. An Xbox spokesperson said to IGN in a report that the company will co-stream their June 11th Xbox Game Showcase as part of the E3 2023 digital component, but they will not have a booth on the show floor. Xbox, sadly enough, Xbox joins PlayStation and Nintendo, who will also not be officially involved in this event. IGN also made in that report a statement that the participation of E3 2023, quote, continues to be unsettled, unquote, and added that, quote, many publishers are unclear on who will be taking part in the event, end quote. ReedPop, the new organizers for E3 for 2023, stated earlier this week that unnamed AAA companies, quote, would be appearing at the event. From the article, this is a little bit of what we have left from the article here. The full roster of exhibitors will be announced in the lead up to the expo, providing participating companies the opportunity to make their own individual announcements beforehand, ReedPop said. Though not being officially involved with E3 2023, Microsoft Gaming CEO Phil Spencer did tell IGN that the company is, quote, doing everything we can to help make E3 successful, end quote. The Xbox Game Showcase will be on June 11th and will be followed by an event dedicated solely to Starfield, which we talked about in the last article. The official kickoff of E3 this year will be on June 13th. Wonderful. So there we go. So this is really weird that they're not doing it because it's Bethesda E3. Usually Microsoft has some sort of presence there, but they're not going to do it this year.
That's a bit of a shock, personally, because obviously you know all the 3 big companies that will always be there all the time. But
Goya says, I've been to the UK once for an 8-hour layover. I need to go there for real, though. Reese goes, yes, you do. But they will say, I hate Heathrow almost as much as I hate LAX, just some airports. Goya.
Yeah.
Some airports, yeah. Just some airports you just don't like.
You'll be fine. You'll be
I'll be
fine.
doing a layover in Fort Leonard Wood when I go to Dallas at the end of April.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know what's going to be like. I'm a little nervous. I've never been to that airport before.
Oh, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. Absolutely
Been more
fine.
into Jeff Keighley's Summer Games Fest here lately, though. Yeah, Goya. There's a lot of other conventions, but E3 is one of the biggest events of the year, like globally for companies as well. So it's really strange that Xbox is not going to have a presence there. We'll go into further detail on this, but I don't know if it's has to do with the fact that it's the first time it's going to be a live show again, and they still want to take precautions, or if there's other reasons. But I don't know. ReedPop says there's still going to be lots of AAA companies, though. But there's still a lot of other companies that are not Xbox, PlayStation, Nintendo. But those top 3 are like the ones that are like going hard lately. So
Yeah.
it's really weird to hear that one of those three companies are not going to make it to the show floor this year. But I do appreciate that Phil Spencer is still working with Reed Pop to try and make the event good. So it'll still be an enjoyable experience. E3 has been slowly dying. Companies save a lot of money doing it digitally. Good point, Goya. 100%. It is a lot less money. You don't have to worry about presentation, booth setup, pay out for the booth, all that good shit. You don't have to worry about any of that. So it does make it easier digitally sometimes. But yeah. And with that, unless you have any other comments, Malk, that's the end of the articles.
I think there's none. I think I'm shocked personally of the Xbox, but might be a big update of what we're going to talk about in the main discussion. Anyway, aren't we?
Yeah, in-person stuff is still nice. You're right, Goya, 100%.
So that was the segment one, which is the PC console news. And thank you to Trance for doing that.
Yeah, thank you. And I didn't do an ASMR voice, so you're welcome, Reese.
For now. She'll do that she'll do it for the 50th episode. Knowing her luck as well.
Reese over here cheering that I didn't do an ASMR voice.
Yeah.
It's probably so different from my normal voice that you're like, what the shit?
I was gobsmacked.
It's so different. It really is.
I'm absolutely gobsmacked. And, cannot believe it at all. But looking forward to it as well. So
yeah, Reese goes pretty much.
So here we go. This is the main discussion topic, which could be related to one of the articles.
It is related today, Mel.
For the second time of asking as well. On a roll. Keep it going, Chance. Keep it going with these.
For those who are new to the podcast, the reason why this is such a big deal is because normally the discussion is completely not related. And he says that every time. He's like, could be related or could not be related. And it's not related usually. But for 2 times this season, it's related, which is crazy.
I'm still shocked.
I know, Reese, for the second time in the season. Craziness. I know. We're getting wild over here.
I know. I can tell you're getting wild as well, Trance.
Getting crazy over here, bro.
Before we start the main discussion, is Matt broken? Absolutely, mate. I am absolutely broken from this ASMR shenanigans.
Is it really that shocking, though? Is it really that shocking to you guys? I tried subscribe channel. It says precondition check fail. I've never seen this before. I don't know. Whose channel are you on? Are you on my channel, Trance Gamer Girl, or on Malk's Retro Wolf Live YouTube? Either one.
It doesn't.
We have to look at it.
It doesn't say. No, in my the video, it tells you who's viewing what in each channel. On mine, it just says 3 on Trance's, 2 on mine at the moment, but nothing on YouTube. So I don't know where Fabio is watching it from.
My channel? I don't know then. Let me go to my thing and let me see what I have set up for my specifics. 1 second.
We do apologize for the technical difficulties, guys. We do get everything sort of right during the stream.
Oh, it's very weird. It's just so weird. I don't know why it's doing that to you, bro. Hang on 1 second. Advanced settings, maybe? Nope. That's mine. I am not sure. Like, it's so weird. Subscriptions, recommended videos, activity, replies, mentions, check on.
Yeah, now shows as Trance and YouTube now.
I don't know. This is so weird, dude. I really don't know, Fabio. I will. Connected apps, purchase. No, I don't see anywhere on that. I'm not. That's so weird. I don't think I have any prerequisites. Maybe try and refresh it, Fabio, and come back, and maybe it might just be YouTube glitching. Because it does it sometimes.
Let me just double check. Is it precondition? Check. Fail.
I don't think I have it where you have to have a required actual email or anything to subscribe. I don't think that's the case. We're trying to figure it out for you, man. We're working on it. Just hang tight for us. We'll try and
So
figure it
just
out, friend.
yeah, just looking for you now. Sorry, Trans. I will start the article in a minute.
We'll get to it in a
Uh,
minute. We'll hold off. No worries. Not that serious.
so I don't know if it's the app or what.
Yeah. Are
Sorry,
you looking
guys.
up what it could be?
Yeah, I'm just having a look.
Precondition check fail notification YouTube. YouTube.
Looks like
The
there's
tube
a
of you.
video. There's a video of it on the Android.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, it looks like it's a phone issue.
It's a phone issue. Are you doing this mobily? Are you on here mobily, Fabio? Are you with us mobile?
Mobile. It's okay, no rush. Oh, okay. It might be. It might. You might have to update your YouTube.
Maybe.
If you're on the phone, try updating your YouTube on the app on your phone, and then come back in, and then hopefully you'll be back into to here as quickly as possible. This is the Bish Bash Bosh podcast.
Yeah, we
So
are.
this, so
I don't think I have it set to 18 and up only, so I don't think it's an age thing. If you're under 18,
it's.
I don't think I have an age thing. I don't think it's an issue like that, but
I think it might be the YouTube. It might be just need updating. That's all.
maybe.
Okay, one moment. I'll try. Yeah, no worries, Fabio. No worries.
Yeah, give that a try and see if that helps. And you can pop back in, and we'll just be in segment 2 anyway. So let us know if it helps and fixes it, and then we'll see. If it doesn't, we'll see if we can look into it more for you. Okay?
Okay.
Promise.
So
Welcome to the Bish Bash Bash podcast, where we do live technical support for you while we're live, because we appreciate our viewers. We do.
that trans. Do not ever do that again, please. This is not live as such. Even though it is
A
technically
live, the live, as opposed to the not live.
Yeah. Poor
As
people
opposed
who
to
are
the
listening.
offline live.
Poor people who are listening to the audio thinking this is not beeping live. This is the
The live.
Yeah. LLL podcast, triple L
No,
podcast,
Triple B sounds better. I like Triple B better.
triple B,
Yeah.
triple B, bish bash bosh. So, we're getting ahead of ourselves again. We do apologise for any technical support or technical issues, mainly from Chance's point of view, but we will get back to you. Yeah.
We're trying to help a new viewer. That's all we're doing.
Yeah.
We are, because we care about your views in a way that does not sound like we're all about the numbers. All love to you. Thank you so much.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Bish
We
bash
care
bosh.
about our viewers. How about that?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. This is the main discussion topic. Hopefully, we don't get off track again. Finally, I could say for the third time asking, well, second time this season, this is
Yeah.
related to one of the articles that we have just this minute discussed from segment 1. Thank God for that. You listened to my words. Thank you so much.
You are welcome.
Main discussion that we're going to talk about is obviously the E3. E3 is coming. It is on its way.
Mhm.
I think the main talking point that we got to think about is, which I was shocked about when you read the Xbox one. I
Mhm.
was surprised that the Xbox is not there, but then when you said, "Oh, Nintendo and PlayStation won't be there,"
Yep.
that's a bit of a shock. I don't think I ever heard 3 big companies will not turn up to a biggest event. Sorry, and he said biggest event itself.
That too.
Yeah, but I think I'm surprised that um I'm surprised that all 3 is it because they're keeping it tabs, they're keeping it close to their chests, they just don't want 2023 to be a spoiled year. I don't know.
I don't know. Like I was kind of hinting towards in the chat and in the article is I don't know if it has to do with the fact that it's the first time everything's gonna be live again,
Yeah,
and they're still concerned about they still have concerns, or like Goya said, if it has to do with the fact that E3 is just dying and people are slowly pulling out of it one by one. It's not like, I don't think that it's like they're not going to have shows, games being shown. I just feel like they're going to be doing it digitally and not have an actual booth on site. So I wonder. I'm not sure which of the two is the case here, though. I mean, it could be either. I know a lot of people have said that E3 is slowly dying off, and I can see that 100%. There are other conventions as well, but E3 is considered one of the biggest conventions of the year. So for companies as big as PlayStation, Nintendo, Xbox to say, hey, we're not having a booth this year. We're just going to turn in our digital content and go from there. It could be a matter of trying to save money. It could also be a matter of, like, again, like I said, just concerns because COVID's just now clearing up for everybody. We're starting to get to a place where we're getting better with it and they just don't want there to be another issue. It could be a lot of things. And we wouldn't know unless we were able to talk to the actual CEOs or the people who run the company and say, hey, why aren't you showing up at E3 this year, and hand them the mic. But
Yeah.
I mean, again, it could be a variety of different things. So I'm not sure if it is just a matter of the thing dying. I don't know. What are your takes on it, Malk? What do you think?
Sorry, you just caught me back timing with the drink.
Not now. Not
No,
when you're drinking. You can wait till you finish your drink. You don't
yeah.
gotta like
No, no.
slam your drink down to answer my question, bro.
No, that was perfect timing. That was perfect timing. Personally, I mean, remember all the years that we've like excited for E3, like, oh my god, this game coming out, like Gears of War,
Yep.
then like Mario again.
Even last year, there was a lot of really good games that were shown at E3 Digital. So
I don't know whether, well, the pandemic stuff is eased off. I'm not saying it's never gonna. I'm not saying it's always gonna go. It will always be with us. We can't get rid of it. It's part of our lives now. But personally, I think like 3 or 4 years after the pandemic, I don't know what to say. I don't know if they prefer the digital way or make it easier for everyone. I don't know, but I think that's what's benefit. It's just I remember going to EGX, the Eurogamer, on in the UK, and I remember there was no Xbox, there was no PlayStation that I could remember, nor Nintendo. So there was just only like broadband companies and all the other games that were like coming out. It was kind of weird.
That could also be a regional thing, though. Like in Europe and Asia, there's a lot of other companies that have footholds in the gaming industry that the companies like Xbox and PlayStation and Nintendo, who are, they're global. Granted, Nintendo started in Japan, and I think so did PlayStation, but they're global. Granted, but there's other companies like there's Ubisoft and Konami, and a whole lot of other companies that have good games that make the global market, but they have other games that are more regionally or within their continent or just the slight expansion to the next continent. Games that are more focused on that type of marketing. Because, okay, so here's the thing. Every continent, every culture consumes media differently, right? Like the UK consumes media differently than the US. The US consumes media differently from Japan. Different companies have certain niches that they tend to. Like the Konami market usually comes first in Japan, and a lot of the games in Japan are based off of those Japanese companies, right? Nintendo, PlayStation, both of those were lucky enough to expand into US markets, and they have become two of the biggest US market games now, right? I mean, you'll
Yeah.
still see Ubisoft, you'll still see Konami, but you won't, and you'll still see Capcom, but you won't actually like see as much of their stuff that's on the big league games of the US market as you do the other three companies.
Yeah, I do
And
agree with that.
Microsoft itself is a US based company, like
Oh
100%.
yeah,
So it's like it's one of those things where I feel like, well, certain companies focus on certain countries because they know they can do better in those countries than they can in other countries.
yeah,
So, like the games that are popular in the UK would probably, a lot of them would probably bleed over into what's popular in the US. But there's probably other games that are popular in the UK that are not popular in the US and everywhere else around them, right?
yeah,
So it's really strange because it really also comes down to how does that continent consume media. So E3 being a big US market, big, one of the biggest ones, especially in the US,
yeah,
is probably going to cater to more of a US market audience. Not the other companies won't be there, but these three companies that are the biggest in the US are the ones that are not going to have an actual physical booth on the show floor, which is very weird.
yeah, yeah. I do agree. It's just shocking because I remember back in the day, everyone was going for it. Everyone was just
Mhm.
absolutely looking forward to it. Now, it's the same for everything with technologies these days. Now they're all just like, oh, let's just do a digital version. Let's just do this and just hope for the best with some of the titles that they give us to like the videos itself and see if it's worth it or not. But
I'm also not one of those Americans that believes that America is the be all end all of the world.
is it? Is it the be all that end
No.
all? Ooh,
There are
damn.
way other amazing markets out there that like are as good if not better than the US market. It's just the US market has the most reach
Yeah,
is the way I best describe it. I
fair
don't
enough.
think that that American conventions are the best conventions. I don't think that American ideals are the best ideals. I feel like we just have the biggest reach. That's the
Yeah.
only reason why we have so much influence everywhere else in the world. I don't think it's because we're the best in everything.
Oh, yeah,
And I know people who do. I know people who are like, yeah, American everything is great. It's the best. And we're like, I'm like, that's debatable.
that's after a few drinks.
You
That's
can
kicking
have
in.
your opinion. I'm okay with that, but don't try and change my opinion. Even
That's what she said as well.
in
Uh,
my channel, you guys who follow, y'all know we agree to disagree on this channel because I have people from all over the world. The hero. I didn't say it was bad. I just said that I'm one of those people who doesn't, I don't ascribe to the fact that America is the best of everything. I didn't say America was terrible. I just said that I don't ascribe that America is the best of all. I don't, because there's a lot of other places that I feel have importance that are, some of them are better than we are in some things. And I just feel that way. You know, I mean,
fair
I
enough.
still consider myself an American, I still consider my patriot, but I just, that's how I feel about it, you know.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
And Britain.
And Britain, absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, I mean, from the Xbox leaving, like not turning up.
I love everyone too, Go Young. You're right.
Yeah, trying to be peace in the Middle East itself. Um, yeah, so I was surprised with Xbox not joining in the show floor, shall we say, for E3.
Mm.
Um, we've already talked about what possibilities that could happen as well, but ReedPop, as you mentioned in the article, they did
Yep.
announce that they had many unnamed AAA companies will be making the shows at E3.
Yeah.
So, what other companies do we think these unnamed companies are?
That's a good question. Um, there's so much question about who's going to be there. I would think that other big companies, Capcom might be one of them. Yes. Um, maybe Ubisoft. I really wish we could go to E3, Reese. I really do. I would love to go to freaking E3. Like that would be fucking amazing. Not even gonna lie. Have a booth at E3. Hell yeah, we're all about it. Um, But Capcom, Ubisoft might be one of the ones that
It's
might
not.
show.
It's not Ubisoft. What have I told you
Stop
this?
it! Stop it, Malk!
You know
Stop
what it
it!
is. You know what it is. You know what it is. Come on,
Stop it!
please, please let me say it.
Nope,
Please,
not saying it. I'm done with that. We're done with that.
Please, please, please. Yes,
Ah,
please.
Reese!
Ubisoft. Ubisoft.
Why you have to egg him on, Reese? What the hell?
Yes. You're thinking. It's not Ubisoft. It's the other ASMR version of Ubisoft. Kicking in.
Street Fighter comes out around that time, so they probably showcase some of that. That's true, Goya. That's right, 100%. Payback for what, Reese? I didn't do anything to you.
Oh yeah, with a knife incident.
I did not threaten you with a knife, Reese.
Give
Let's just drop it. I didn't do it. It was
that's
not the intention of that discussion, friend.
that's what
I
she
would
said.
never do that to you.
That's what she said as well.
But I mean, yeah, so yeah, Goya's right. Street Fighter does come out around that time. How about no, let's not drop it. So they might have a demo of it or something to try and play. I think they'll probably show off the new Assassin's Creed. Good point. It's supposed to come out sometime in autumn. So Ubisoft will probably have some sort of presence there, Capcom as well. And I'm trying to think of other companies that might make it out there because I know a lot of companies that still talking about. Yeah, maybe Konami. Konami if they have something new coming out. Who does Final Fantasy? I can't remember who does Final Fantasy. They work on a different Silent Hill. Yep, that's right. Yep, Square Enix. Square Enix might be there. They're a pretty big company as well.
What Naughty Dog do? What Naughty Dog do?
Maybe. I mean, The Last of Us video has been very popular. They may have something that they might be releasing on the tailcoats of that. Maybe.
Can you imagine if
Tailcoats. I meant coattails. That was a complete dyslexic moment for me. Sorry, guys. Coattails. Coattails. Not tailcoats.
Oh, bro.
Tails don't need coats, okay?
No, they don't.
Yeah, Naughty Dog just released Last of Us Part 1 on PC, so they might make it there. They might come out.
That'll be epic. That'll be absolutely epic, especially if you watch the like the TV series as well, and especially to those who've never played it, and because the TV show has had more features than they did in the game, and
But they still stuck with a storyline, from what I heard, pretty consistently, from what I've heard.
But like the first series is basically all part one, that cut down. But from that perspective, I think it's great if you never played on it. But then when you do play on it, you'll be like, oh, I know this one. I need to do this more often.
Final Fantasy 16 is coming out, which I want to play. So yeah, Square Enix might be there. That's 100% true. That's a good point. They may be there. They may have their US market there.
I hope Naughty Dog's there so they can do like a new Uncharted or a new.
If Naughty Dog goes, they'll probably want to push the port to PC, as well as focus on drumming up interest into the show as well, since they have such a big hand in the production of that. So if they go, that's probably what their booth will be focused on. They might even be giving away special convention merch from there, they could giveaways on the tables and stuff. They might be even giving Last of Us stuff hats and cups and cheap shit. Cheap shit.
Cheap shit. Cheap
pencils,
shit.
pens, cheap shit. Yeah.
I can't believe you said cheap shit.
Can you imagine a Last of Us frisbee? Just saying.
No, that'll be cool. That'll be cool. That'll be really cool. Yeah.
Epic Games might be there because DBD has gotten so much, drummed up so much interest. So Epic Games might be there. Maybe.
There's no such thing as.
And they have other things too. That they've released as well. So that's possible they'll be there for that.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of other companies that still could make it, but it's just a matter of the fact that those three big companies are not going to make it is. I mean, when I read that article, I was like, holy shit. Wow.
Wow.
It's called the Microsoft Bethesda E3 Showcase. CD
Yeah,
Projekt Red have a remake of the original Witcher games. They might be there too, Goya, maybe.
that'll be good.
Yeah, I mean, there's a reason why E3 is the Microsoft convention. So, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just it, and I guess with new ownership, maybe comes changes. I don't know. Maybe they might have some bad blood with Reed Pop for whatever reason. I don't know. It's just there's a lot of variables that could be in the decision.
I
We
was gonna
wouldn't know
say.
unless we asked them directly.
I was gonna
And
say.
even then, if we asked them directly, we probably wouldn't get a straight answer. So,
Yeah, but
just saying.
I was gonna say, do you think Repop is just trying to put a positive sign on an undecided situation, though? That's what I was gonna say next.
I believe indie games are backing up bigger companies, but they do show more of those on the PC Gamer Showcase. I believe that they maybe because there is so much uncertainty
I think it's because there's
and
so much shit going with everything.
and people are like, who's gonna be there? Who's gonna be there? They could one just be trying to hype up the mystery of it all, or
Yeah.
two, trying to cover their own ass in a way.
Well, yeah.
We're gonna have AAA companies there, but the three big AAA companies that we want to be there aren't gonna be there. So we gotta find other AAA companies. So here we go. And they haven't
That's
released
what she
any
said.
like leads on who's gonna be there yet. It's supposed to be coming in the near future, but they haven't released the list of people who are going to be there. And when we get that list of the showcase floor, then we'll have a better understanding of who did decide to make it and who didn't. What companies are there, and all the companies are probably going to have a hand in it. I'm not saying that they're not. It's just that like they're not going to be there in the
Yeah.
moment on the floor. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Goya goes, I don't care. Personally, I don't care what companies are there. I just want to see good names, AAA or indie. A good game is a good game. 100%. 100%. I'm with you on that, Goya.
I mean, what's good about the games industry is like you get like all the indie games. There was like all the segments of all the different
Mhm.
aspects of different indie games. And it was so great. It was absolutely amazing.
Mhm.
Um, there was some that stand out. You think, yeah, this is going to be an
Yeah.
addiction game or something like it's going to be fantastic.
Oh, who's the company
So,
that did Elden Ring? Because they'll probably be there too. Because they were working on something new as well, weren't they?
oh, Bethesda.
No, Bethesda didn't do Elden Ring. Was that CD Project Red from software? From software, yeah, they'll
Oh,
probably be
okay.
there because Elden Ring has been such a big success for them, and it's now put them in a category where they have a AAA game now on their roster, so they may be there to try and hype up other games as well as anything else they have coming out new. I remembered it, but I can't remember. Bandai Namco, yep, Bandai Namco might be there too with them, but yes, they might be there.
Yeah,
It's just so weird because like I never thought I would see a year when Xbox, aside from like when they were doing straight all digital, I never thought
yeah,
I would hear of a year when there was a live show on the floor that those three companies wouldn't be a part of.
yeah.
Like, I mean, you know,
Unless
it's
unless that
crazy.
unless they're trying to save stuff, like
Maybe
try. I don't know. It's very
they could be
difficult.
trying to save money. That's possible. They might be putting a lot of money into a lot of projects, funneling
I
money into projects. They're trying to save the time to the money so they can focus on the projects instead of being on the floor and paying for the booth and shit.
I
Elden Ring has a DLC coming soon, so next From Software game is probably a little bit away. Yeah, but From Software is still riding high on the success of Elden Ring and the DLCs. So they actually might be there to promote their DLC, actually. It's a good possible. I want them to make a new Tenchu game, but they making a new Armored Core. But they might be there to hype up the DLC too, because that
yeah,
happens. That happens sometimes.
it could happen. It could absolutely
Yeah.
happen, but you never know. Do you?
And
I
they'll
mean,
probably have sneak peeks of it too. For
yeah.
anybody who hasn't played it, or they might have new updates coming afterwards of the DLC that they want to showcase as well in June. Maybe, who knows?
I think what's annoying is with the three biggest companies, they've got the money. Chance they have got
Mm-hmm.
their 100% got the money because they just can't be asked To be honest, I know
Yeah,
we do love,
maybe.
like I said, we do love you, PlayStation. We do love you, Xbox. We do love you, Nintendo. But don't ban us because I said, you know, you're shit at all the other stuff. But
I
it's
mean, they're still a business. They still gotta make money. They still gotta make profits. So I mean,
yeah, that
and with Reese and Reese is getting the bang hammer, and with Microsoft in the middle of the Activision mess that they've got going on trying to acquire Activision, there's a good possibility they're busy elsewhere. Like they could be focused on all that good shit. The indie game wise, I want to see more of the Haunted Chocolatier is from the creator of Star. Yeah, I know Goya. I've been watching for that. I've been watching for updates on that too. So that would be nice if we had an actual date for that by June. That'd be amazing. But he's probably taking his time with that one. But yeah, so it's I can't remember what his name of his company was. It was something.
from
Something
software.
ape. Something ape. Concerned Ape is the guy who made it. But I don't know what his company was. But yes, I know what you're talking about, Goya. 100%.
I mean, personally, I think it maybe benefit from doing the digital version. Just send them the
Yeah, that's
the
true.
games. But then again, it's like you need someone to be there just to give you that extra boost. I'm like, yeah,
Yeah.
I want you to sign up for PS5. You know what I mean? I mean, I'm not
I
sure
think
both
that it
work.
would definitely help them if they were there, but you don't necessarily have to be there to be doing things. I don't know. It's very questionable, and there's still so many unanswered questions as to who all is going to be there. And hopefully we'll get an actual roster lineup soon. So we know who is going to be there. But I'm betting my money that Ubisoft is definitely going to not miss it. That's one of their big release moments. Even last year they released a bunch of shit on at the E3. So I'm pretty sure that they're going to probably be there with the presents. You look like you're falling asleep, Malk. You okay over there?
Yeah, yeah. Sorry,
Do
I
I need to
just
hit you in the head?
yeah. I need a hammer to hit me in the head. To be
Bonk!
fair. Ah, ow, ow.
Don't fall asleep on me, Malk.
I'm not. I'm not. I'm so sorry. I am so
Sony,
sorry.
Microsoft, and Nintendo saving a lot of money doing their digital stuff. Good point. I mean, I'm thinking that might be what it is. They might be funneling money in other projects, so they're saving money as opposed to being there on the site, as opposed to putting their digital stuff out there. Which doesn't mean they're not going to be part of E3. It just means they're not going to be there physically. So
But the last question for you, Chance.
sure.
Hopefully, this will answer it all. Do you feel like the three companies that are not going to be there will affect the turnout of the event? Personally,
Possibly. That's a possibility, I feel. They don't need though. They make a lot of money already. Good point, Goya. Um, I feel like that's a good possibility that the turnout will be affected because people will want to go see the new releases, and when they find out that Xbox, PlayStation, and Nintendo are not going to be there, like that might be the booth that they always go to every year, and
yeah,
so they will be like, "Well, I don't play Ubisoft games. I don't play Capcom games, not many at least." And I really don't give two shits about these other small indie developers, so I'm not going to go. So I think that actually might affect the turnout. It's like if you had a panel for a convention, like an anime convention, and you
yeah.
found out that panel is not that's always been there is not going to be there. You know what I'm saying?
I think yeah, I do agree. It's just like, especially if you paid so much about. I mean, I'd like to know how much they're paying they're paying the viewers,
Mm-hmm.
or I say viewers, the customers for the tickets.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I like to
That's a good
know
point. And those
because
are going to be expensive this year too. So people probably aren't going to want to pay that much money if the three biggest companies that they probably play the most of are not going to be there.
how much would you say that you would like to see with the three, and how much would you expect the tickets to be without the big three? If you
I
was going,
honestly don't know how much E3 tickets have gone for in the past. I want to say they've been like 100 or 150. If you do like an a weekend pass thing, I would probably say that with inflation, I would say that some people would save up if it was even 300 with the three, but without the three, it's going to significantly lower the value of the ticket to go there. So I'd probably say that it would be reasonable to see it go about 200 without the three with inflation. Um,
of
so I mean, and that's just with inflation. Hi, Thorn. Did you guys hear that
Dawn!
the Silicon Valley collapsed yesterday? I did not. Oh my gosh, bro. You have to share me the link and stuff when in my messages. Send me it too on Facebook or somewhere. I did not know that.
I'm just looking at the old E3 tickets. Currently, there's nothing come out at all.
Does it say what the
For
new values are going to be?
I'm just gonna. While you're talking about it, like you're saying, like it will affect. Do you think it'll be a lot worse, or do you think it will be average people that you would expect with the? Well, the turnout will be low.
I think the turnout's going to be lower than average. I
Yeah,
really think it is. Goya says, I still think we will see some games that'll be exclusive for consoles there. So it'll be kind of like those companies are there, but just from third party companies. Maybe some first party just from one of the many companies the big three own. There is a lot of companies owned by them now. You're right. You're right. There are a lot of subsidiaries to the big three. You're right. It feels so weird we're talking about big three.
yeah.
Because big three is also what you talk about when you talk about K-pop. So,
Oh yeah,
but
absolutely.
but yeah, I think that some of their subsidiaries will probably be there as well too. Just not them particularly. And they may wind up instead splitting it up with other subsidiaries that they're like, okay, instead of us paying for a booth, you guys go there for the cost of our booth and
Yeah,
split up amongst different parts of the convention. Yeah, that may be the case. So that's the possibility as well too. But yeah, I feel like it's going to be lower than normal turnout. I really do, and I know that E3, and that's not just because of the big three not being there. That's also because like we're still in pandemic. People are still not going to want to get sick. There are still variants
yeah,
out there that people aren't going to want to get. So I feel like a lot of those things will affect the turnout that we see for E3 this year.
yeah. I think I just saw one. This was when COVID kicked in, and this was
Mm-hmm.
the price. So out of USD dollars or American dollars, how much
Mm-hmm.
would you say for a three-day event in Los Angeles? Um,
Digitally. Thanks, Lauren.
no,
Appreciate it.
no,
He
no.
sent me the link.
Yeah, yeah.
Are
Awesome.
you talking about when it was still live?
Well, it was cancelled, wasn't it, because of COVID? This was
Yeah.
the price. So, have a guess. How much do you reckon the tickets were for if it was still alive at that time? Bear in
I
mind, this is in
don't
American
know.
dollars.
Thank you, Thorn, for that watch streak. All the love for you, bro. Thank you. You started a watch streak, bro. Um, I'd say like before COVID, it would have been. I was thinking 150, but I mean, it probably be more than that. I really don't know because I never looked at the tickets.
So, would you say higher or lower than 150?
Probably higher.
Okay, you are correct. So, next guess. Goya has got it spot on.
200 for a 3-day pass. Yeah, then it's probably gonna be like 350 now with inflation and everything else.
But this was back in 2020, so yeah, it
Mm-hmm.
could be.
It's been 3 years since then. Inflation hit after pandemic hit, so it's probably gonna be like 300, 350, most likely for a 3-day pass. Just because
So,
roughly the same for
yeah.
TwitchCon. You're right, Goya. Yeah,
I, I mean,
I
don't get
don't
me
know.
wrong. Don't get me wrong. I mean, we would love to be in TwitchCon. That was meant to
I would
be.
love for us to go to fucking TwitchCon. I know that TwitchCon is not the be all end all of conventions, but because we are Twitch streamers mainly, I would love for us to be on fucking TwitchCon.
Just for a
100%.
booth, and they're like,
Oh
"Hello."
yeah, bro, hell yeah! It's nice meeting people. 100%, Goya. You enjoyed it. Nice, nice.
Can you
And like I
imagine?
said, I mean, it's not like, and I know that TwitchCon has its downsides. I get it, but I still think that because we are mainly Twitch streamers, that I think TwitchCon would be an epic opportunity for us. I really, really fucking do. And I have been saying that since day one of our podcast that I would love to go to TwitchCon. 100%.
I think we was planning to go to Amsterdam, weren't we? Like for it,
We were
but
talking about it. Yeah, we were talking about it off
but
camera.
but now I think they've moved it
Good for
again now.
networking, boy. Yeah, and it would be a good way if we met people who listened to our show on audio or whatever, or if we met people. No, we were talking about when Amsterdam was the one for EU.
Yeah.
Vegas for US this year and Paris for EU this year. They're the two places they're going to be this year.
Oh, okay. Sorry, my bad. My bad.
But that's this year. But no, I mean, we were talking about this when it was in Amsterdam. We wanted to go so bad. And I think it would be a good way for us to get people who, one, listen to our audio version instead of watching the show, two, just kind of pop into our channels and just randomly watch episodes that we have, because I do get a lot of views on these episodes, or three, have never heard of us and would be interested in our episodes. So I think that those three things could seriously help us, but we have to make it there, and we have to find a way to get there and all that other good shit. I am not sure, Thorn. That's a good question.
Depends on where, though, from US to Paris.
Well, B&A, which is the airport by my house, is an international airport now. So let's look. Ticket to Paris. Let's see. From Nashville to B&A. It's a long flight. Cost. So let's just example. Let's just go to Expedia. I doubt 38 cheap flights. that's the case. Honestly, for me, it's not that much, really. Let me see. It wouldn't be anytime soon. We're gonna close out of that. Let's say we were doing it in October. So it could be upwards of 1,500 on a weekend now, but or actually 2,700 on the 1st of April. But we wouldn't know what it would be in October until the time came closer to it. September, October, average of October is nearly 1,000. 2,200 I think is the highest I see for the full flights. I'm pretty sure that's a round trip as well.
Yeah. Sorry, Trans. I think there's some technical faults.
Oh, what happened?
Your face is just picture now.
I'm moving on my screen. I can see myself.
So we do apologize.
Upwards of the most expensive one I saw was 2,700 and something, like 2,800, right? For just the flight. That's not even including a hotel.
Yeah.
So just the flight there and back would be like $2,700. So now the flight, I mean, I'm pretty sure that's included round trip. That's not including hotel. We'd have to get a hotel there, so it'd probably be pretty expensive to get a hotel. I would probably say, I don't know. If we were to lodge together, if we were to have a hotel room where we shared, then we could probably make the cost a little bit less. And I would definitely say that we would need a few $100s to make sure that it's better to do business class than economy. Good point, Goya, but I didn't look at the business class. And to make sure that we have money just on our person. So I would think per person for me alone, it'd probably be upwards of 3,500 to 3,500. No, it's probably more than that. About 4,000 to 5,000 just for the trip if we were to go. And that would include hotel. That would include lodging money. That would include like money myself. It'd probably be a little bit less, but that's a highball number. I'm just estimating it high. So, and that's just for me. So I don't know how much it'd be for you.
From me to Paris would be probably cheap.
But Goya, for business class, don't you have to prove that you're a business? Don't you have to say, hey, I'm a business. I'm getting business class for this reason. Business class flights deals to Paris.
Yep. So for me, the cheapest I could get is 68 quid.
So it's a little bit cheaper business class. Just on Skylux from where I'm at, round trip from it says like from 1,865 USD. So that's the lowest you would pay. So let's say we're coming from Nashville, BNA to Paris, France. Let's say we're going to, I don't know, probably be closer to Orly. I'm just looking at it, guys. I'm just checking. This is really just a matter of like me curiosity. And let's say we go, because it'd be a weekend, so it'd probably start on Friday, so I'd probably need to go like Thursday night and come back like that Monday. So just business for me. My old number works. Oh, it's never mind. It's a request. Ha! Fuck it. Anyway, I don't give a shit.
That's what she said. That is what she said.
For you, it'd probably a lot cheaper.
Yeah, I said 60 from 68 quid. So,
oh wow.
So yours will probably be the same amount.
Way expensive.
Like, no, but
now
if you
I could probably meet up with you if we went to the Paris location. I could meet up with you in the UK. We could fly there from the UK.
Well, that would be epic. That would be epic.
And that would save us money because then it's cheaper to fly to London. Way cheaper to fly to London. I think we looked at it last. It was like $1,000, right? And I said $1,500 was the trip to go and see you because that includes lodging and spending money. Yeah, way cheaper to go to the
UK. Just check now. Oh, is it from New York, Los Angeles, Boston?
From Nashville, BNA.
Nashville. Okay, Nashville. Nashville to London. It says 8 hours flight time.
Mm-hmm.
Flight price.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, fly cheaper. Fly cheaper.
Is that BNA? British Airways?
BNA.
Do you have a room for a weekend? Not at mine. No, sorry, mate.
I would crash on like your couch or some shit.
yeah, you would. To be fair,
we talked about that too. If I didn't get a hotel, I'd just crash on your couch.
yeah. It says from 918 English pounds on my end.
Yeah, so it's about $1,000.
So it's about $1,000. Yeah. But that's the quickest to get to London.
And BNA is international now, so it can fly internationally. We can just connect with someone. You have 2 spare bedrooms. I love it, Goya. I love it. So yeah, that would save me so much fucking money because it'd be so much more to fly from here straight to Paris, thousands of dollars. And if I pay $1,000 to get to you, and then we fly from your house, we'll go from London down to Paris. We get a flight together. First off, we'd be arriving together, which would be great.
Yeah.
So we wouldn't be alone. We wouldn't be meeting up alone. We'd be together.
You'll be running up to me, but like,
big old
that's
and then it better that it would save us money overall. So like it would be $2,500 instead of $5,000. So half the money.
Yeah. I used to sleep at a bus stop and then go to work. That's not me. That's Thorn then.
Yep, I used to sleep in the car and then go to work, so I feel that. I did. I'm not kidding. I parked right in front of my job and I slept in my car the night before and I went to work the next morning. Damn right I did. Y'all don't even know half the shit I've been through. Seriously, that has been that was my life for a while there.
Oh, yeah.
Thorn was there for that. He remembers. He remembers.
Bloody hell.
Shit, crazy. I've been some crazy shit, yo.
I am speechless.
Makes me appreciate the things I do have now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, it's like $1,000 to get from Nashville to London. Actually,
second class right below first class.
I could get it even cheaper for you.
Really?
Even cheaper.
I'd found a deal to fly to Iceland, and flight from there is like $60, so it's like $700.
It's going to be longer though. But
2 dogs and a rat in the pickup truck. Yep, you're right, Thorn. That's right, 100%.
It might be longer, but it will be cheaper as well.
What was that?
So there's no B&A. I think the only the times is like 13 hours,
Hmm.
like over like a day
I
or
don't
half a
mind
day.
long flights. That doesn't bother me. I'll just fucking sleep. That's what I'll do.
It's about
Sleep and
800.
work on my Korean, bro. That would be my go-to.
So it's not directly to London, it's Birmingham, which is near me.
Okay. Near you.
So £833. So
See?
that,
See? Way cheaper. Way fucking cheaper. That's right. We were happy in
but
the moment. We were.
that's the longest flight that I've seen. It's like 13 hours.
Bro, I don't give a shit. I'd sleep for half of it and work on my Korean. I go to sleep, wake up, Korean, go to sleep, wake up, Korean. I'd be okay with it.
Yeah. You was awake the whole
Dude, that,
time,
it'd
Goya.
be it'd be so much fucking better to like do it that way if we were to do that. That would be
Yeah.
like the ultimate plan.
The ultimate.
But we first gotta secure the booth, guys. This is
Oh
all
yeah.
hypothetical, okay?
This is just
And here we
hypothetical.
completely round off with the main discussion topic. So we can go over to the Ask Us Anything now. We pretty much said our piece on the main discussion, I think.
Okay, we'll do that then.
So we're on to our next segment, the Ask Us Anything, guys. We kind of got off the main discussion topic as we started talking about us going to conventions. So I figure that's a good closing point to move on to the next. So now we're in the Ask Us Anything. So you guys can ask us, just mention it's Malk or me or both, or don't mention anybody's name. We'll assume it's both.
Well, it'll be assuming it'll be out both of us, to be fair.
India
But
to US nonstop. I was awake the whole time. Holy shit. 19-hour flight, bro. That's crazy. I bet you crashed when you got back, though.
I wouldn't be surprised, to be fair.
So if we go to TwitchCon somewhere in in Europe, right?
Yeah.
Then we'll do it that way. I'll fly near you. We'll fly together to that location, and then we're good. We're good.
Absolutely.
We'll say I do like British Air. Free wine is nice. That's true. Free wine is always nice.
Yeah.
Wine for free is always enjoyable.
Yeah. They do like samples. I'm sure
Yeah.
they do the samples, and it's just so.
And honestly, that's economy, so it'd probably even be cheaper if we did business. Probably even cheaper for me if we did business. So, you know.
Well, it is business. It is business because
it is business. It would be for our podcast, which we're both considered self-employed because we get a payment from Twitch. So
self-employed, yeah.
Yeah,
absolutely.
we're both considered self-employed. India to US 19-hour flight. I'd be drunk the entire time. 100%. Probably would be, but don't shoot someone halfway there. There was 15 people on the whole flight, so I could sit anywhere, lay down whatever I wanted. Hell yeah, Goya, that's pretty freaking sweet.
I am fucking jealous now. I wish we had that. Very jealous.
So yeah, dude, I would totally take a long flight to meet up with you to save some fucking money. Because I'm okay with that. I'm 100% okay with that.
It's like £100 though. £100. It might be like $120, maybe.
Yeah.
I think, personally, but who knows? Who absolutely knows anything of this? But you would have to leave like in the afternoon, and then you'll be coming to the UK like in the morning, like first thing in the morning.
Okay.
So
again, I don't give a shit. I'd be okay with that. I would be 100% okay with that, dude.
It'd be like 2 stops though, so I don't know how it happens.
Layovers. I don't mind layovers either. I've done layovers before.
Not sure what.
I do not mind layovers.
Hang on a sec, sorry. I'm just having a look. This is just like as of now. So you
100 pounds according to Google is 120 USD, 120.32. Now you have to find somewhere to put your bondage wear.
Crystal, sorry, there's my answer. There you go. So there you go.
So a question to the chat: would you guys like it if I was to meet up with Malk at some point and us do a live from his place? Would you guys like that?
Or
for whatever reason, it doesn't matter if it's for TwitchCon or if I was just going to visit him or whatever. Would you guys be cool with it? What do you mean he's going to pick up Trent in his gimp suit?
I am not wearing that. You can forget it 100%.
Keep your secrets, bro. I really don't care. I don't need to know your secrets.
I haven't got one at all. I will be honest with you.
That's good. That's good.
I'd like to be dead honest with you. That's all I'm going to say.
If he doesn't, that's the worst.
if he does old pictures. Well, you can forget it. To be fair,
He wouldn't. He's too embarrassed. That's what a
yeah,
Gimp wearer would say. This is Goya. Okay, off of the Gimp suit. That's enough on that one, guys.
I'm not.
We're gonna embarrass the fuck out of Malcolm. He's gonna like cut his camera off in embarrassment, dude.
too right. Oh, hang on. This is weird. So, this is what's weird.
Mhm.
If you took the flight, I'm just looking at the flights now. If you want to take the flight to me,
Mm.
you would be you'd be at Paris to go back to me. with
Yeah.
this flight. So you would go to Nashville to Detroit.
Okay.
Detroit, which would be the longer flight, to Paris, and then Paris back to me. But then you were going back to Paris.
Layovers don't ever make sense, dude. Never. I've tried to
Yeah.
make sense of them. I don't understand. It's crazy. Hey, the other week it was trans, now it's milk.
Yeah,
You can
yeah.
just get off there. Yeah, I mean, if I was flying just to Paris, I could just meet you there. I don't know if I want to walk the streets of Paris with myself. I mean, I'd be an American who doesn't speak French, so I
Well,
don't know if that would be good for me.
absolutely. I mean, personally, I think you would be both. You'll all be shocked that there'll be a live stream and it won't be two screens. It'll be one
It'd be
massive.
the one.
It'll be one massive.
You guys
fucking
still didn't
screen.
answer my questions. Would you guys like us to do at some point, whenever we can make it happen? I don't know when we'll make it happen because I have no clue how I'm going to pull $1,500 out of my ass. But would you guys like to see a live with me and Milk together, hanging out at his place together? You learn some French, Goya? I'll stow you away in my luggage. You can be my translator.
Good luck with that. Good luck with that. To be fair, yeah. Just looking at it, it's just like
Just don't worry about the X-rays, okay? Just a bondage stream, yes. No, not bondage stream, Thorn. Just a live, bro. Just a live. Like maybe a podcast live or maybe just chilling live, whatever.
I'm just gobsmacked with Thorn. To be fair, absolutely gobsmacked. To be fair, but
we can still do it. We can still do it in restream, and it will still go to all of our channels.
yeah.
You learn French because you're trying to impress a girl. That makes 100% sense, Goya. 100%, bro.
I bet you said "vavavoom" in French. You like "vavavoom" in French.
No, I don't have. For the last time, Thorn, I do not have an OnlyFans account, and if I do, it was not made by me. So there you have it. Truth, straight up honesty.
Only trances.
Nope.
No.
Nope.
No means yes, it's no. So technically you do.
I do not.
So that means you do.
Again, back to the comment about having self-respect, it would make me feel weird. 100%.
With only trances. Only trances. I didn't say OF. It's called only trances.
I don't have my own company, so there you go.
Well, you do. You got Patreon to help you out.
I have one Patreon. One. Why do you think I'm trying to build my Patreon, bro? Because I only have one Patreon right now.
Yeah, you get one. That's it.
I get a whole $5 a month. I'm not saying who, Thorn. Not Malk's OF count.
Nope, absolutely not. But yeah, I mean, come on, guys. What do you think? Would you like to see a live stream, like maybe the 100th stream, 100th episode? One of us will be there.
That's a long time. I don't know how old I'd be by then. I'd be an old hag by then.
You're not an old
all my grey would be showing by then.
I could see some greys anyway.
Oh yeah, that is 100% grey. I'm okay with it.
Oh, I was taking the piss then, but now you've admitted it. There's shitloads at the back.
I know. I'm okay with that. I don't mind. Shit. Your hair is blue right now. I should color my hair again. I miss my red.
Are you trying to be fire? Trying to burn?
I just like my hair red. That's all.
Oh, okay.
I feel like it fits my personality.
Fair enough. Fair enough. But yeah, I mean, personally, I would love to do it. I would love to either have trans here or move to trans just for one episode for
Yeah.
2 weeks. Oh, can you imagine 2 week episodes at yours?
Dude, that'd be amazing. Like, you, honestly, though, Malk, we would have no room for you. Like, our apartment is too fucking tiny.
Really?
Straight up. Like, if you were here, you'd have to stay at a hotel because there's just no room.
Oh,
Legit. Like,
really?
I wish I had room for you because we have our bed in the small room, right?
Yeah.
And I miss my red too, Thorn. And then we have the love seat over here, but it's so fucking tiny. And Akahime claims that thing. So she didn't even like it when I lay on it. So,
Oh, okay.
so like, the love seat's here. We do have a couch that the boyfriend picked up. Not the
Yeah.
most comfortable thing in the world, but the apartment is hilariously tiny.
Yeah.
You really miss my red. I need to redo my hair. I did it last month right before I went to Disneyland, says Goya. Cool. I haven't done my color in a while. It's been years.
Oh, I
It's been a
don't
couple
need
years.
it. I've been called Silver Fox. That's what I've been called.
I mean, I only do it because I want to. I don't do it because I really need to. I just want to.
Well,
I have no shame in my gray. It's just that I just want to.
it's just a habit.
That's
That's
kind of why I go through so long of a distance between like colors, because I have no shame in my gray.
No. I've never said that.
Mhm.
I've never said that. It was just funny that I was trying to pick it up and then you just ruined it. Ruined it with my
Mhm.
banter. How dare you?
All right, guys. So if we don't have any more questions, we're going to call this stream here in just a few minutes. You guys still didn't answer my question, but I'm assuming that you guys would like that. So I'm just going to take that as a yes. No answers means yes.
But hey, you tried to do the reverse psychology stuff on me on this as well.
They didn't
Yeah.
say anything. They didn't tell me yes or no, so I'm just going to assume a yes.
Please.
Yes, it would be great to your question. Thank you, Thorn. See, Thorn answered it. I appreciate you.
But to mine though, or to yours,
Mhm.
you to me, or me to you.
What do you mean?
You to do the stream here at
Oh.
the UK, or me to the US.
I honestly wouldn't care.
You wouldn't care.
Even if we do the stream like in the hotel room, I have a laptop, so I'm mobile. Either way. Thorn goes either way. He wouldn't care. Just have us together, he'd be fine with it.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah. Akahime's getting a little restless now. She's like, Mommy, Mommy, Mommy. And she got claws too, so it's like, Mommy, Mommy, Mommy. She didn't mean it like that, but that's how it's coming across.
That's it's like the horror
She
film.
didn't actually scrape me, but it's a little red where she had her paw.
It's,
Hi, baby. You want to say hello? Say hi, friends.
oh,
Say hi, my friends. Hi, mommy's friends. Hi, baby. Hi, baby. Mwah. This one's going to have a party while I'm gone to Dallas. She's going to have a party with Daddy.
Party.
I played into your what? Into my what?
Oh.
Oh, maybe played into my just expecting it to be a yes. Anyway, Thank you guys so much for being here. All love to you guys. It's late for Malk. We're going to get him to sleep because he's going to crash here because he's almost fell asleep on this like 2 or 3 times.
Sorry. I'm so sorry. Normally, I don't do that. I think it's just the beer. When I have a beer, that's it. I'm like, conk.
He just kind of like, I was like, your eyes were like about closed for a second.
I'm trying to have matchsticks, just like that.
That's weird for me. I can't. No, I'm not going to do that again. I forget. That looked very weird.
Sorry.
Even on my screen, it looked freaking weird.
Sorry.
But yeah, you guys have a great rest of your night. All the love to you guys. Thank you so much for being here with us. We appreciate you guys coming every week. Reese, Goya, Thorn, thank you guys for being here. We appreciate y'all. Also,
guys.
Thank you, Fabio, for popping in, and Hero. Thank you guys so much. Yeah, go ahead, Malk. We have a merch store.
Yeah. Go on,
merch.
Trans.
Merch.
Go on, Trans. You was on the roll. Go on.
I was. So we do have a merch store. This little beautiful QR code up here on the top corner of the stream. Where is the finger? There it is. I'm looking at my cameras at. I'm like, where am I pointing? There we go. That QR code up there. You can see it. Yeah, you guys can see it. Okay. Scan that. We have merch. Feel free to check out our merch. We would love for you guys to buy Bish Bash Bosh merch and rep it and have people say, what the fuck is the Bish Bash Bosh podcast? And you can tell them It's this fucking awesome ass podcast with these really cool hosts. You should totally check it out because we would love to have them join us for the party every Saturdays. So, but we will see you guys here next week. I don't think we have anything planned out just yet. We are not sure what the docket is next week. Thorne's about to go into that. We don't have anything planned out just yet. I don't know. We're going to work on trying to get a guest next week. But like I did say, beginning of April, we will either the first, second week of April, we will have my buddy John Reeves here, which would be awesome. It'll be big time. And I feel like we're going to have like a celebrity because he's freaking awesome. And we'll have him come in, and we have slots open. So if people are interested in joining us again, or people are interested in joining us for the first time, we'd be happy to have you. So all love to you guys. Thank you so much. And we hope y'all have a wonderful evening, afternoon, morning, whatever it is for you right now. And yeah, I'll let Malk take it over from here.
You want to take over? No?
Yeah, you take over.
Thank God for that. How you doing?
He's better at this than I am.
Can I just say a massive thank you to the hostess with the mostess, East Trance.
That's me.
Absolutely. And I was your host of the most. That was conked out a few times. We do apologize for any of that. I think it's just when you have a beer.
We're both pretty shot, dude. Yeah, so I get it.
But when you have a beer, that's it. It's just like, oh God.
Just chilling. Just relax, bro.
But Thorne's saying, but Trance, you are a celebrity.
I don't feel like I'm a celebrity. Thank
Typical
you,
Londoner.
Thorne.
I'm not London.
I appreciate you saying I'm a celebrity, but I don't think I am. I'm working on it. But I'm not there yet.
I'm not.
We're on the route. We're on the way. We're on the way there. We're getting there.
So, like I said, thank you to Trance for doing the notes, and thank you to her for keeping me occupied with the hammer just to wake me up itself. So
if I had a bonk camera, I would totally bonk you when you fall asleep. If we do a live and you start falling asleep on me, I'm bonking you in the head. Just expect it, okay?
No, absolutely no.
It's going to happen. It's going to happen.
Oh yeah, it's going to be yeah.
I will get one of those little squeaky hammers. Go squeak around your head.
I'll be like, Trance, what have you been doing? Out here. So I was your host for the most Retro Wolf Life, aka Malk. As what Trance said, we were not sure what we're doing next week, but we are looking forward to. We have got an announcement of the guests, which are coming up in between the first and second week of April.
One of the two, most likely, yeah.
I'll just say between the first.
I might ask him about second week just to make sure that he has plenty of time.
Okay.
He's a busy guy.
Yeah, so see how it goes. After today.
Totally.
But typical. Anyway, guys, just over 2 hours. I think this is the shortest stream we've had for a very long time.
Yeah, I know, right? I mean, it's just us, so we kind of stayed mostly on topic. We got off rail a couple times, but we came back pretty quickly, so that's a good thing.
Yeah, we went from Discord.
We also started an hour late, so I want to make sure that you're not crashing. You can go to sleep after we're done. So that's a big thing.
True. That is true. If you like this podcast, make sure you hit the follow on Trans Gamer Girl and Retro Wolf Live. We are on there. For the viewers that are listening on the audio on the Spotify, I will put the links up in the Discord if you're on there. If you want to find out all the latest news compared to the ones that you get the info on the Instagram, social media side of things. But Discord is the way forward and will be the most up-to-date version of the podcast if you want to know what's going to happen. And
we should probably, if you don't already do it, you should probably put the links in the description of the audio file just so that they can get into the Discord if they want to.
I'll do that anyway. I do that. Well, totally. I will do the Discord one here anyway. Yeah. But I think I did a few times where we mentioned about some links anyway, so it's fine. So, anyways, guys, thank you to Trance, thank you to myself, and thank you to all.
Thank you to Akahime for being cute. Because she's good at being cute. You want us to come up and say goodbye? Come. Up. Yep. Oh. See? Say bye-bye, friend.
Right.
See, she's really good at being cute. So thank you to her for being cute. No, TT, stop it. Kisses are okay. Thank you, babe.
Okay.
Okay. Bye, guys.
Good night, guys. Take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.